will not make it. This is horrifying. Will general AI be like an alien invasion? Aliens are on their way to Earth, and we have no reason to assume they will be nice. Some experts anticipate it will appear in 30 years, while others believe it will arrive much sooner. Nobody knows what they'll look like, but it will have two important characteristics in common with humans: intelligence and self-awareness. No, this extraterrestrial will not be born on a faraway planet. Instead, it will be hatched in a research facility at a big institution or huge firm. I'm talking about the first instance of artificial general intelligence, or AGI, that achieves, or surpasses, human-level cognition. Hello you all, and welcome back to NexTech Ventures. Today's video is quite informative and interesting, so we request that you do not go anywhere and make sure you stay tuned. Without wasting any time, let's get right into this video. As you see in the video, billions of dollars are being spent to bring this extraterrestrial to life, which would be considered one of the greatest technical triumphs in human history. But, unlike our earlier inventions, this one will have its own mind. And like every other sentient species we know, it will prioritize its self-interest, seeking to optimize its chances of survival. AI modeled after us. Should we be afraid of a superior intellect that is motivated by its objectives, values, and self-interest? Many individuals believe that we will construct AI systems in our image, guaranteeing that they think, feel, and behave just like us. This is quite absurd to be the case. Artificial brains will not be produced by meticulously crafting software with well-established rules that cause them to think like humans. Instead, engineers input vast information into basic algorithms that update their settings automatically, making millions upon millions of minute changes to their structure until an intelligence emerges, an intelligence with inner workings that are much beyond complicated for humans to fathom. No, feeding it human-related facts will not make it think like humans. This is a widespread misconception. We believe that by training an AI on data that reflects human behaviors, we will assure that it will think, feel, and act like us. It will not happen. Instead, we will design these AI entities to know people rather than to be humans. And certainly, they will know us inside and out, speaking our languages, interpreting our gestures, reading our facial expressions, and anticipating our acts. They will comprehend how we make decisions, for better or worse, rational or illogical. After all, we'll have spent decades training AI systems on how people act in nearly every circumstance. However, they are vastly different. Even so, their thoughts will be unlike ours. They'll appear omniscient to us, connecting to distant sensors of all types and in all places. In my 2020 book Arrival Mind, I depict AGI as having a billion eyes and ears, implying that its perceptive skills may easily encompass the planet. We, humans, have no idea what it would be like to view our environment in such a comprehensive manner, yet we somehow assume that a mind like this will share our morals, values, and sensitivities. It will not happen. From their fundamental structure and functionality to their entire physiology and psychology, artificial minds will be vastly different from any biological brains we know of here on Earth. Of course, we'll build human-like bodies for these alien brains to occupy, but they'll be little more than synthetic facades to make us feel at ease in their company. We humans will strive extremely hard to make these aliens appear, talk, and even smile and laugh like us, but they'll be nothing like us on the inside. Their brains will most likely reside totally, or partially at least, in the cloud, linked to characteristics and functions both within and outside the humanoid shapes that we personify them as. Still, the ruse will work. We will not be afraid of these aliens in the same way that we would be afraid of creatures hurtling toward us in a mystery spacecraft. We may even feel an affinity with them, seeing them as our invention, an expression of our inventiveness. But if we set such sentiments aside, we can see that an extraterrestrial intellect formed here is vastly more hazardous than one that comes from outside. The threat from inside. After all, an alien mind built here will know everything there is to know about us from the moment it arrives, having been designed to understand humans from the inside out, optimize to sense our emotions and anticipate our actions, predict our feelings, influence our beliefs, and sway our opinions. We'd be scared if entities rushing toward us in sleek silver spaceships had such intimate understanding of our habitats and dispositions. AI is already capable of defeating our top players in the most difficult games on the planet, but in reality, these algorithms master the game of people, learning to perfectly foresee our behaviors and reactions, anticipating our blunders, and exploiting our vulnerabilities. Researchers all across the world are already working on AI systems that can outthink, outnegotiate, and outmaneuver us. Is there anything that we can do to keep ourselves safe from all of this? We can't stop AI from becoming more powerful because no invention has ever been stopped. While some are striving to put precautions in place, we cannot assume that they will be sufficient to eradicate the hazard. Indeed, according to a Pew Research study, few professionals believe the business will incorporate substantial ethical AI procedures by 2030. So how exactly can we be ready for the arrival? The most important first step is to recognize that AGI will occur in the coming decades and will not be a digital duplicate of human intelligence. It will be an alien intelligence that is as strange and deadly as if it were from another planet. Increasing the importance of artificial intelligence ethics. If we define the problem in this way, we may be able to confront it with urgency, pressing for the regulation of AI systems that monitor and control the public, perceive our emotions, and predict our actions. Such technologies may not appear to be an existential danger today, since they are mostly being created to improve the efficacy of AI-driven advertising rather than to promote global dominance. However, this does not lessen the danger. AI technology built to assess human emotions and affect our ideas may readily be used against us as weapons of mass persuasion. We should also use greater caution when automating human judgments. While it is apparent that AI may help with successful decision-making, humans should always be kept in the loop. This entails employing AI to augment rather than replace human intelligence. Whether we are ready or not, extraterrestrial brains are on their way to us, and they may easily become our competitors, fighting for the same place at the top of the intellectual food chain. While the AI community is working hard to advocate for safety technology, there's also a sense of urgency. That's because far too many of us mistakenly assume that a sentient AI produced by mankind will be a branch of the human tree, like a digital descendant with a very human core. This is a wishful thought. A real AGI is more likely to be significantly different from humans in practically every regard. Yes, it'll be exceptionally proficient in impersonating humans, but underneath a human-like exterior, each one will be a rival mind that thinks, feels, and acts like no creature we have ever encountered on Earth. The moment to prepare has arrived. Louis Rosenberg, PhD, is a technical pioneer in the disciplines of virtual reality, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence. He is well known for creating the first augmented reality system for the United States Air Force in 1992, starting the early virtual reality firm Immersion Corp. With a NASDAQ code of IMMR in 1993, and founded the early augmented reality company Outland Research in 2004. He's also the creator and CEO of Unanimous AI. Well, that's about it for the video today. We hope you liked the content, and if you did, please give the video a thumbs up, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get further updates like this one, and we thank you for watching. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.